Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Swadhyaya challenge. Today, we are going to come up with the other beautiful book, Three Lives from Loksam Rampa. Thank you so much, Sirisha, for coming forward and taking, you know, voluntarily come and wanted to share your wisdom with all of us. Before going to the session, deepest pranams to Brahmarshi Pitama Patri sir. We all can feel the love from the Patri sir. So everything like this wisdom, all the three pillars. So sir has given us Swadhyaya, Sajjana Sangatya and meditation. So we are trying to combine all of these three, first 10 minutes of meditation and then wisdom, and then we can go into the questions. So thank you, Sirisha. All yours. So you want to have 10 minutes of meditation, and then yeah, we can go into the book.
Thank you so much, Pushpa. And first of all, my deepest gratitude to Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji and Lobsang Rampa, Master Lobsang Rampa, and his guru, Lama Mingya Dondu. So today we'll invite them and meditate for 10 minutes by connecting with their consciousness, because Lobsang Rampa's wisdom is one of the main pillar of PSSM. So it's curriculum. We can say it's PSSM curriculum. So first we'll meditate for 10 minutes by connecting with inviting them and connecting with their consciousness. Sitting in meditation. Let us all sit in meditation. minute. Gratitude for Brahmashri Pitamaha Patriji. Master from today's session. And deepest pranam to all of you. Uh, Please open your hands and place it on your eyes. Open your eyes whenever you are ready. So yeah, first of all, my deepest pranam to Patriji and Lobsang Rampa Master and Pushpa and entire PSSM USA team for giving me this space. So first, I would like to share my experience with Lobsang Rampa, 2 minutes. Then I'll say why I chose this book. So actually in 2020 September exactly, because I remember I have very wonderful and memorable experience with Lobsang Rampa. So in 2020 September, mm, uh, same time I used to attend Inner Journey 18 and the master Ayappa Pindi, he used to share the 40-day sessions and all. So in one of the sessions, like he choose every day, each day for 15 minutes, he used to share, choose one book and he covered main points. Later, he used to guide the meditation. So during that time, he mentioned about the Lobsang Rampa. So the master also got very beautiful experiences with the Lobsang Rampa. And so I got connect, and he said Lobsang Rampa is one of his wisdom is main pillar of PSSM. So and Ayappa Pindi Master also mentioned that at least few of the books we need to hold the books and connect with the master and read the books. At least few of them main books, whatever. Not it's better to read by holding the books, by connecting with the author consciousness. So yeah, same time I searched in the Amazon with the Lobsang Rampa. So I just glanced it. The third eye book I feel is interesting, and it got caught my eye. And also the price point also it's less than $10. So whatever it got caught my eye, so I ordered the book. So I started reading it. One day, very initial days, I got the dream. In the dream, like my younger one, he's drowning in the lake, and the other side of the lake, the master Lobsang Rampa the third eye book is about when he was 8 years old. So other side of the lake, same this boy, the Lobsang Rampa, he was standing over other side of the lake. So I got this dream in the morning. I thought it's like a bad dream. The later same day, I started reading it. I as soon as I saw the picture, I got very happy, felt happy that I got I saw the master. So I saw the master. He came into my dream, and I did not pay much attention to my dream. But later, after 1 week, exactly similar situation repeated. So when we went to the lake, one side of the lake, it's like a very normal, we can play. The other side of the lake, the water is the force is so high. Like as soon as we parked the car, my son, the younger one, he's running like somebody is calling from inside. He's running so fast. Everyone is calling, Shriyan, Shriyan, don't go. But immediately I realized the dream, and one person is standing over there. Immediately, as soon as I realized the dream, I screamed that hold him. I shouted it like, hold him. So I strongly believe that Lobsang Rampa Master came in the form of that person. So he saved my life. He saved my son's life, and I ever grateful in this lifetime for Lobsang Rampa Master. So before showing me the dream, and uh, because of the dream only, I'm able to realize that I'm able to shout that hold him. Otherwise, even I'm also like. Everyone like running over there. So that is my experience with Lobsang Rampa. So yeah. And later also last 2 months ago, I went to some other pyramid center here. So there they carry like almost like 8 to 10 Lobsang Rampa books. So I bought the two books. One is Telugu book Gupta Jnanam. I don't know the English version of it. And the other book is Three Lives. This is in English. So I read that book. So for that, I thank Ajay and Shantipriya for allowing me to borrow your books. So yeah, now yeah, about this book, Three Lives, right? So why I choose this book? Actually, last Tuesday after this session, Pushpa asked me, "You want to continue third next Atlantis book?" From the first beginning of the book club, whenever I choose Atlantis, here I'm not choosing this. Everything is I'm flowing with the divine plan. So same way, last week also I said, okay, I did not plan anything. Even last two sessions also, let's see. So Wednesday morning during meditation only, I got that, okay, next book is Three Lives. So uh, talk about these three lives. So if anybody is connected to Lobsang Rampa, maybe they can share. So I asked her Pushpa, but maybe again she told me to speak about this. So that's how I chose this book. And yesterday, PSSM UK Masters, they celebrated 40 days on no death. There, the Echo Biden, Master Echo Biden channel, Patriji. Then I realized the intuition came from none other than Patriji. So it's the right time to know this wisdom actually on the death and afterlife, between lives. So if you observe our Patriji, when he read the book You Forever, after reading that book only, he realized his purpose. And even he said he read all of his books, Lobsang Rampa books. But first, he was enlightened before. But as soon as he read that book, he remembered his purpose. He got reminded his purpose. And if you, and Patriji's last book, Maranam Maduram. Even this book also, like the Swarnalata madam translated, but she mentioned that Patriji said, please translate this for me. This is for my book. So that is, then we can understand, even if you, anyone follow last 3 years of Patriji's teachings or particularly enlightenment hour, most of the time he used to speak on death. No death. There is no death. Death is only transition. There are so many planets out there. So there are so many star systems out there. We are transition. It's a promotion. We are getting promoted to next level. It's a transition. It's a celebration. And he used to talk about afterlife, between lives, no death, and the soul. So we are all soul. So based on this, we can understand how Lobsang Rampa's wisdom is importance of the Lobsang Rampa's wisdom. And I got one more connection after starting this. Even when I started the book club, even I'm learning more. So masters are making me learn more. So how this connected means, I mentioned right in Atlantis there were 12 tribes, uh, 12 tribes in Atlantis. So during end of the Atlantis, before the flood, all the 12 tribes who are aligned to God's source, they travel to different parts of the world. So, and each tribe carries some specific wisdom. I mean, related, like, yeah, specific wisdom. They carry some specific wisdom. So, in that, one of the tribes were these Tibetans. So, these were one of the tribes. They traveled from Atlantis. So, out of the 12 tribes, these Tibetans, like, yeah, lamas. These are Tibetan. These their wisdom is for particularly enlightenment. So even Buddha also, Buddha teachings. Even if we observe the Buddha life also, when as soon as he out of the palace, he saw the dead body. He think about why it has happened, why their death, why so many people have gone through different phases of life, why there is old age. So even if you observe the Buddha also, he started thinking after he saw the dead body. So we can, based on all this, we can understand uh, it's the time, most important time to learn about the afterlife, between lives, and these concepts. Even PSSM UK Masters also, they did the session based on Patri's guidance and no death 40 days. So that's why he gave me the intuition about this book, Three Lives. So yeah, that's what why I chose this book and why it is related to Atlantis also. Yeah, last week Pushpa asked me like why we came from different planets, right? So then why are you not going back? Why are you stuck here? So initially when we are here, we are without like no karma. We are free of karma. But during later of the time, because of this Illuminati or Kalimaya, we are acquiring more karma. So instead of getting rid of karma, instead of, we are here to experience the things. We say that Earth is a schoolroom, right? So to experience in the physical body, even other side, we can everything manifest with your thought. So it's easily and everything vibrates with the low frequency. So the scope of learning is very less. That's why we choose to come on the planet Earth to experience the things with physical body, with the five senses, with everything, right? So initial days we are no free of karma, but later because of Illuminati, we are acquiring more karma. So to balance that karma, we are coming back here and we are getting here in this loop instead of going back to our planets. So yeah, that is the reason. And yeah, these three lives talks about three different people's life. Like one person is Molly Gruber. He's an orphan and he's a sweeper. He don't have anybody. So like I can say, I'm not uh, explaining all the things about the book, but overall perspective, I encourage everyone to read this book. It's not that big book, so it's very little book, so we can read, we can understand from your perspective. But I'll explain why, what is the importance of this three lives. So um, first person is Molly Gruber. Like we can say like Molly Gruber is like infant or baby soul, baby or infant soul. So uh, and the next person is Hoggy McWasher. So he's like teenage or adult soul. We can compare like that. So in the soul level. The third one is the brother Arnold, like he's a uh, lama kind of thing, or we can say in the church father. So yeah, these three lives. First one is Molly Group. He's like a little mature soul. So uh, I can, yeah, first one is Molly Gruber. So most of the thing he mentioned about Molly group, like how he explains like a novel kind of thing in detail, but I will explain in the soul perspective importance of these lives. So Molly Gruber, he lived in Toronto. So all his life, he was orphanage, orphan, and he used to sweep the roads. Every day he used to do the same thing, monotonous life. He don't believe God. He don't believe any because if God is there, why his life is like that, right? So he don't believe in God. He don't believe in reincarnation also. So but one day while he was sweeping, so Lobsang Rampa used to stay there, so he used to write the books, and somehow he got read the book about the few lines, like he knows that some people around there are used to talk about the Lobsang Rampa. Oh, he write the books about the afterlife and everything. So but he never believed in that. So, because he's an atheist, he don't believe anybody because of his life. So one day but he knows the things that wrote about that things like afterlife. There is a life after life. uh, so one day one girl, he drowned into the water. So by saving to the girl, he dip into the water, and he water swallowed in his lungs, and he gets sick. And after but by that he because of the pneumonia he died. I mean he left vacate his body. So after vacating his body, he with his astral body, he saw everything. Like he is able to watch everything what's happening with this body. So what if we all know that, right? The silver cord, you forever, Patriji always mentioned that. So with the awareness, that is called astral travel. But vacating our body means the silver card will fade away. The connection between the body and the astral body, physical body and astral body, the connection card will slowly fade away. It got disconnected. So he used to watch all the things, like how they are cremating. So he's very poor. He don't have money to even for not even $100 for his cremation. All of his friends, they raised money, and they do the cremation and all. He all with his astral body, he used to see all those things. After the his cremation is done, he's ideally like in the space. So because he don't believe in God, if any his spirit guides also came, right? So even though he don't believe, right? So that's why he's ideally in that space. But somehow he got reminded that Lobsang Rampa books. Oh, he said that there is a life after life. So immediately, as soon as he remembered that, the spirit guides appeared in front of him. So then, oh, maybe it is there, true. So then, other side, there is no like we no need to take food and all, like with the physical body. Everything is with the nature and with the energy surroundings. But as soon as we vacate our body, or got all used to the physical world, right? So he used to feel hungry. The spirit guides, like the guides says that you can manifest anything with your thought. So he is very poor. He used to eat every day, same burger, same juice. But he reminded, oh, I can manifest anything. So he imagined very little good food. So even the guide said, you can imagine however you like. You can imagine the table, you can sit, everything manifests with the thought. So uh, so later, there is because he's in the uh, what is it, infant soul, right? So he don't believe in God. He vibrates low frequency. That's why after life he go to the very low dimension. So there are many higher dimensions in the world, because depends upon our belief system. There is no hell or heaven other side. Only I mean, whatever we think, it will manifest, right? If we think it is heaven, will look the heaven. If we think it is hell, whatever I mind think, it will project there. So same way, if you ask the food, it will manifest instead of same thing. If you think about the heaven, we'll see the heaven, and whatever the masters also, whatever we know, the same form they appears in the same form. So same way, he don't believe, right? But he got guidance like schools, like how we got our training institutes. Even other side also depends upon the soul level. They got the guidance, and the Molly Gruber, they took him to they got some one master guides him, that he make him understand all these things. So then later, he was sent to one hall of records. That is means hall of records or akashic records are same. So once he was trained all these things, once he's ready, so he was sent to hall of the records, akashic records. Everything, whatever we do, our life is on Akashic records. We can see our entire story, our cinema, our movie there. So because even if we listen to Patriji's videos also, or audios also, like Chitra Guptadu means Gupta Chitramu means secret camera. So whatever we do, everything is created. It was recorded in our Akashic records. It's our Akashic records only. So by looking at them, we design our own life. Why all the masters says we are the masters of our life? Because we only choose this life by looking at the Akashic records, whatever we did in the earth plane, whatever our previous lives, everything there is records there. So whatever we acquire karma, to balance that karma, oh, we design our life by looking at all the records. Why we only choose that, okay, I acquired this much karma, no, I wanted to get rid of this, or I wanted to learn this lesson. We choose that after looking all those records, we choose that lesson, and we'll wait for the proper if you choose some lesson, right, we wait for that proper family or some conditions. Even we don't we choose our even parents also, like kids also, they are not our kids, right? The Khalil Gibran statement. So they choose us. Same way we also choose our parents, all our friends, family, everything we choose based on our choices. So that I learn these lessons, I will master over this, I will take out balance this much karma. So everything we choose. So yeah, that's what Akarshik Rikas is about. That's why we say Patriji or any master says we are our creators of our own life. So that's what Molly Grubus is, because he's baby soul and infant soul, right? So that's why he don't know all this knowledge. That's why he used to like vibrate low. So he went to the lower dimension. So the next master is the second, that is one life. Three lives means this is one's life. The second master is uh, Hoggy McGwasher. So their family moved from European countries to Canada. They were Jews, but they got converted into Christians. So and family, their father is businessman, so they used to like gems business, like he's kind of in the middle, like yeah, uh, not adult, teenage or adult soul kind of thing. So he already knew he gone through many lives. Already he acquired some knowledge. So he believes some part of it, like he believe in the God, he believe in the Jesus. So he's in that level, in the soul level state. So he uh, uh, he got a heart problem just like his father. So during that time, he also reads the Lobsang Rampa books, and I mean, he don't believe, and he just okay, it is there. He's not like Molly Gruber. So yeah, he read that, and he keep in his mind. So once he's vacate his body, so other side, uh, his father came in the form of his spirit guide. So he also got some educated this kind of stuff. So then he also went into the Akashic Records room, like Hall of Records. So before going into Hall of Records, his father told him that while coming back, don't say that, don't call me daddy, don't call me, because I'm not your father anymore. So just before you don't know, that's why I allow you to call my dad. But while coming back, don't call me daddy. I'm not your father anymore. Your life is, I mean, that life is over. Some of our lifetimes, you are my father, you are my mother, but each life is different. That is over, he says that. So he also go to the Akash records, and he look at his records. But he did not master the karma. Still some karma balance is there, right? So he also got to choose. He vibrate high so that he will move to even next phase of little more dimension than the Molly Gruber, because he is all he believe in the God. So he go to the next dimension. So that's what, however we vibrate, however our belief system is based on that, the other side also will go to that state of dimensions. The other one is the last one is Brother Arnold. So he's a kind of monk in a monastery. So he already like he mastered all the life. I mean, he already learned so many lessons, and he's like a matured or old soul. We can consider think of like that, matured or old soul. So so he's a in the monastery. So some of the pressmen, he wanted to convey different story to get, but he did not say anything. So he stabs him. Um, so out of that pain, he vacated his body. So he don't want to go to hospital, because he knew he don't want to. Even we say we also will heal ourselves, right? So same way, he doesn't want to go to hospital. He want to heal himself, or else he's ready to vacate his body. He's happily go back to the God. So after vacating his body, he also go to the other side. The other side, he saw his family members. He also like they also say, yeah, he also go to sent to the Hall of Records. But he most of his karma he balanced. He do a lot of service, right, in the monastery, and he used to service. So because of that, he most of the karma he balanced. So he got an opportunity to go back to next dimension. He no need to come back to the planet Earth to repay the karma. If you want to come back to the planet Earth to learn more lessons and to evolve even more, he can come back. Or he can go to other dimensions. He has that option. So his choice, because he don't have any more karma to repay. I mean, still he had karma, but we no need to balance 100% karma. There is certain, like I don't know the percentage, but some of at least 50 to 60%, if we balance the karma, we no need to come back the planet Earth again. So we can have a choice. We can go to the other planets, other dimensions. We can go there. But if we come back here with the physical body, our evolution is very faster, because with the feelings and all, we learn so much things, evolve faster. So with other side, it will take much time to move to the next level. because everyone vibrates at the same frequency, right? So here there are we in the middle path. We know our PSSM master being in a middle path, balancing spiritual path and family life, balancing everyone. So we are learning so much things in a faster way when compared to others, right? So same way, if we want to evolve much faster, we can come back to planet Earth. Or if you want, otherwise, you can go back to other. He had an option to go back to come back to planet Earth or move to other dimensions. So yeah, that's what about three lives. I mean, and just I wanted to say overall perspective, like how depends upon the soul level, depends upon our belief system. So how it will be, and it's most important. I mean, now we need to know all these things because there is. So if we know that there is no death, that is an evolution, like it a transition from this place to the other. So we detach from the things here. I mean, it will help us to detach and stay in the middle path, balancing the things and do more service. These are all will help us to, while we understand all those concepts, even our any of our relatives or family members vacate the body also. Okay, we know not to pull, we won't pull them because of our grief they are not able to go to the other side. They are stopping their evolution, right? Because of our grief, if any of our family member vacates his body, or we cry and we don't want to go them, so we are bringing them back. But some people, they want to they don't have to do work here, they want to go to other side and they want to work from there. So from whatever Patriji always says, whatever I'm doing for my sake. This is not the end. There are so much, how we are doing work here. There are so much of our planets out there. The work, it's a continuous evolution. There is no stop for this work. For example, like here, the Patriji take care of PSSM, right? The planet Earth head. So if you go to other dimensions, he may be even more like a galaxies, solar system, galaxy, multiverse. So many even levels greater. So there are so much out there. Look, evolution is there. There is no ending for this. Even if you look at the Lord Shiva, he's always meditating. Why? He wants to, even he wants to grow even bigger. The universe is continuously evolving. There is no stopping for this. Every day, each and every day or every minute, so many planets and universes are creating. So even Patriji vacates his body, he has some planet of his own. So after he ascended, he got his planet of own. Even we are also, we get to some path, we have our own. So it's a continuous process. There is no stop for this. This planet Earth is not just the this thing. So many out there. If we balance out karma, we can go back to our home planets. So because of this, we forgot our divinity and we forgot our homes. uh, if we know all these concepts, it will help us to understand. If we listen and understand this open mind, it will help us to our spiritual evolution. So yeah, it's the most important thing. That's why Patriji, he's encouraging everyone. Maybe he chose this book, I mean, through me. So actually, I read this long back, but I don't have time to read this. But I wanted just why overall concept, like no death, life between lives. Even if you actual Tibetans are 18th century Tibetan Book of Dead. So the that is the Tibetans are their wisdom is mainly on the Tibetan Book of Dead. So if you look at the lamas also, how their lifestyle, so these are the main concept of them. So even if you the original Tibetan Book of Dead, the concepts like between lives, this called bardos. So even a bardos also different scenarios, different bardos are there. So that pronunciation and that um, topics are different. But later, that was in 18th century, right? So in a decoded form or something like, because if everyone knows, people who are not up to this frequency, they misuse those powers, right? If you create your own reality, you can manifest anything. First, we acquire karma or no karma, later thing. But if we misuse the power, it will um, create more chaotic. Already we are in the Kali Yuga endings, so much of transition is happening right now. So because that the reason they in ancient days they written in some coded or some decoding forms, but now the earth once at the reach to some frequency, now everything they are easily available in the book forms, easily readable, understandable English. So see, Lobsang Rampa master, he is the master of afterlife. All his books speaks about astral travel, afterlife. See, Patriji only mentioned that after reading You Forever, he reminded his purpose. So he says he got enlightened, but he's already enlightened master. He reminded his purpose. So he got reminded his purpose. So we can understand how much important is these concepts are. Even his last book also, Maranam Madaram, that book in English, Luminous Landscape After Life. So even last 3 years also, Patriji, mostly he used to speak about there is no death um, on the concept. So it's an and many books on the soul evolution, like Echo Biden, even that book also, Soul Journey, Echo Biden book also, he got translated in Telugu. And apart from this Lobsang Rampa books, afterlife books he got also translated is Dolores Cannon books. So even this Three Lives in Telugu, Avali Teeram. So they translated in Avali Teeram. In Telugu, it's Avali Teeram. Even yeah, Dolores Cannon books and Sylvia Brown books, they all translate in initial days only. So whoever got connected, they read. But yeah, all those concepts speak about afterlife only. Uh, Dolores Cannon, she used to do the after past life regression. So she used to past life regression. She used to collect all this information. How she used to ask the questions, and she wrote the books, many books. So yeah, all these things like uh, these things about three lives. I mean, I encourage everyone to read this book. We have PDF form and in Telugu, English, whoever comfortable in the language, or listen to audiobooks. There are so many books, but just try to listen more these kind of concepts like we are try to read Luminous Landscape Afterlife or Telugu, in Telugu is Maranam Maduram. And even I read the book, The Afterlife of Billy Finger. Even this also says like he traveled to other side and he how the life is the other side. He narrates to his sister. So she wrote the book about this one, Afterlife of the Billy Fingers. So many books are there. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to convey. I don't know if I conveyed it proper or no, but yeah, today actually in the morning around 1 o'clock I got wide awake and like masters woke me up. So when I see that, check the time, it's 1:11 1:11 a.m. Oh, it's one only. I wanted to see. I tried, but I could not sleep. I woke up at 2 and I can't, I mean, I meditated while listening all the afterlife, life between lives videos. From morning, I'm listening to those videos only. So instead of teaching, I'm learning more. So even that the mm, so yeah. That's what I wanted to say. I don't know when I clearly expressed it or not, but I encourage everyone to read these books. So yeah, thank you. Thank you all. If anyone have any questions, you can ask me.
Yeah, I think Manigaru, you can unmute, Andy. Thank you so much, Sirisha. It was really nice. What I loved is your experience, like how the real life experience. So this gave a new perspective. It's not that the wisdom of the author, but the author itself is connecting with us is really one new thing I have learned today. Thank you. Beautifully explained. All of the concepts, like, yeah, the three, personalities are like where they are, in the stage. Yeah, Manikara, you can, okay, I will ask you to unmute. Okay.
Yeah, in this book, they explain very clearly, but I wanted to convey in the one session, right? I don't want to take much sessions because whatever I want to convey, and this book is also related to Atlantis. So later I got to know. I mean, one of the, yeah, uh,
Okay.
you can talk, Manigar.
Hi Andy. Hi Sirisha garu. Hi Pushpa garu. It's a nice book that you chose and you explained so nicely. Entire book in half an hour. It's amazing wisdom and also I really appreciate that you shared one of the experience from your life. You made that experience itself made us connected to this book and Robsa Grandpa. Then we are listening, like we also inspired to read some more books as you are explaining about other books. It's very eye-opening session. You did a great job. Your wisdom is so amazing. You read so many books so that you are giving information to us. That is also I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Manigaru. Yeah, because from the day when I used to follow, like maybe I designed my life then like this. I follow my intuition. I don't have vision. All my wisdom is connected by listening many videos, many books. Whatever today I shared is not just about this book. Even the soul levels I compared with based on my knowledge, whatever I listened from Patriji based on all this, so that you will understand the things. But in this book, they clearly like they wrote like a novel kind of thing. But maybe while you are reading, you will able to relate the things. You will understand even more easily. So how the life will be after life. So that's what. Yeah, by listening so many things from the day one also. I used to follow my intuition only. So even this book also through intuition only I got this to next book. So later yesterday I realized through Patrici only I got this intuition. So yeah, thank you only. And it's still related to link to that book, and that's why maybe.
Yes, I agree with you. We have to follow our intuition, especially related to books, right? Like masters.
Anything. If
Yeah,
we are
yeah.
we connect our soul got connected with her higher self, strong connection with higher self, right?
Mhm.
Everything, the masters, even Patriji also communicate through our higher self only, not just
Okay.
any master, any higher dimension, any master communicates through our higher self only. That's why Patriji always says, your breath is your guru, you are master of your life. Whatever we are sharing, even I'm sharing, is I'm just mediating, whatever I'm introducing you to choose whatever it is there. I'm just guiding you. So any master, they communicate through our higher self only because our higher self only knows all of our lifetime's wisdom. So nobody knows, even no any other master knows our entire life history because our high self, we multiple incarnations. So whatever guidance the masters wanted to give, they convey through our higher self only. That's why making our connection with our higher self is most important thing.
Yeah, yeah. It's very true, actually. Before coming to the meditation, there is no identification between intuition versus thought. Like, though the intuitions were coming, like you just strike it off. Okay, maybe that's not that. And then later we realized, oh, we could have done that one. That was the right thing. But the beauty of the meditation and connecting with ourself and our higher self is like you don't deny it. It's like, okay, it's a command. Okay, you got it. You have to do it. That's beautifully explained.
Even though if we go the wrong also, we need to learn that lesson through that way only.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. So it nothing right or wrong. Like if you listen to echoes, right? Thank you for sharing that with me. It's all experiences. It's all experience. There is nothing like, do not have that heaviness in your heart while when you vacate the body. Don't go home with such a huge baggage. It was so beautifully explained. She is like, I after listening to her session, I was like completely light. Why you have to, you know?
Not
Yeah.
she, there Patriji. Patriji channel through her.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Because he's from other side, he wanted to lift all of us, but we are stuck in this material life, and we are already. He says that pyramid masters are already evolved souls. Most of them are our last lifetimes, are something we are on all the states. But if you want to go back other side, we are carrying so much of burden in this material life. The things that this is, oh, this is my house, this is my kid, everything.
True.
Instead of paying more attention on the spiritual life, we are paying more attention on the materialistic life. He could not able to tolerate that, because even if as a mother, we cannot see our kids pain, right? So Patrij is so like he's not able to see the his kids pain. That's why he channeled through her.
Yeah, yeah. She
With the
being,
baggage, don't come with the baggage. Leave the baggage there.
uh,
That's why learn mostly on these concepts. There are so many books out there, even near-death experience. I will explain. Maybe you can connect with the, I think, all are Telugu. So if you see the Bro movie, Pavan Kalyan movie, if you remember that, that movie is all based on near-death experience. So if you relate that, I'll explain. Like the Western masters, we Eastern masters, mostly we read the books are through our belief system. Like whatever we say, oh, baby, it's my karma. It comes from our subconscious. That means we are believing that reincarnation. But the Western people, they don't believe in reincarnation. So what the masters do, right? They take them the other side, they show them the truth, and they will send back to their physical body. That's called near-death experience. If you Google it, if you look on the YouTube, there you will find thousands of, hundreds and thousands of near-death experiences. If you listen that, so even one next level YouTube channel, in that most of his videos are near-death experiences. So if you want to listen that, you can follow him. So next level soul. Yeah, in the Bro movie also, if you observe him, even the hero, Saidaram Tej, he vacates his body, and he thinks what he thinks. Oh, without me, they cannot survive. I need to get my sisters married. I need to look after my mother. I am the only bread and winner. I mean, I am the only earning person. They cannot survive without me. So he thinks like that, right? So with that baggage, he cannot go other side. He don't believe all the incarnations and all, right? So even the masters also, they come, and if he don't believe, he don't want to come, he will leave there, and they will go. What the soul becomes earthbound. So until he realizes, and so many earthbound souls are like that. So they don't believe in all the other life, other side life. There is other planets there, other dimensions are there, we need to go. They don't believe all those stuffs. they become earthbound. They attach to these things. They earthbound. They roam around here. Once they got bored of it after so much of time, then they realize, then if they think of it, oh, maybe this is not the life, then the masters again, their spirit guides come, they take the other side, and they gave the training, and then same thing repeats. So based on they choose they go to their Akash record, they learn all those things, and they choose their lives. But until that, they become earth-bounded. So what in the Bro movie, what he say, the spirit guide is the Pawan Kalyan. So he took him other side, and he gave the 3 months of time, and he stayed with him, and he make him realize. And even after he next time he knows all that reality. This is not the way. I mean, he knows all the things, and he happily vacates his body. So he go to other side. Then Pawan Kalyan showed him that even if you are there or not there, the things will happen in the same way. I mean, the different way, but the things will happen however it will happen. If you are not there or not there. But what do you think? You think without me they cannot survive. But that's not the truth. That's not the truth. That movie based on a near-death experience. That's called near-death experience. So yeah, there are so many podcast videos. If you look at the near-death experience also, if you Google it, you'll find it. If you listen also, we'll get so much of wisdom, and we'll connect to more things. Yeah, anybody want to speak?
Yeah, anybody else have any other questions? How you felt about the session? Okay. If nobody have any other questions, probably we can close. Thank you, Sirisha, for bringing this, a soul wisdom actually. So always, these kind of books are this wisdom helps us always to be connected to that, not getting lost into our, day-to-day lives and all. Though it is pretty much like Patri sir, that's what he has done actually. He has completely put that into the core of everyone. Like, understand you're a soul and you have the purpose. And when you go back, you always, the good point you mentioned is like the 50% of karma. Like either you can come back or like that. That's a great thing to know too. Like yeah, and the importance of service. If you have a service, no karma.
Yeah.
That's a great thing.
Yeah, even if you do service, if you have karma also, we get a chance to evolve, go to the next level.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a person's experience.
yeah. Nullify.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, masters. Then I will stop the live. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
joining
thank
us
you so much,
today.
Pushpa, and the entire PSSM US team, and Patriji for choosing me as an instrument. Thank you all for joining today, and I'm able to share little thing. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Sirisha. Thank you. Love you. So for bringing such a nice wisdom to us and coming up proactive.